Nietzsche did not want to make you happy. He did not want to comfort you. He did not want to reassure you. He wanted you to become yourself. And he knew this is one of the hardest things a human being can do. Because becoming yourself is not comfortable. It is not linear. And above all, it is not painless. Nietzsche observed something most people prefer to ignore. The majority of people do not live according to who they are, but according to what is accepted. We live following roles, expectations, inherited ideas, and then we wonder why we feel empty. Nietzsche said it without hesitation. When you abandon yourself in order to fit in, you slowly extinguish your vital force. And here comes one of his most famous and most misunderstood ideas. Become who you are. Many read this as a motivational phrase. Nietzsche did not mean it that way. He was not saying, follow your dreams. He was saying something far more uncomfortable. Discover who you truly are and accept the price that comes with it. Because becoming yourself has a cost. It means losing approval. It means disappointing someone. It means standing alone, at least for a while. Nietzsche understood that solitude is not a curse. It is a phase, a necessary phase, when you stop living according to who you are supposed to be. For Nietzsche, suffering was not the enemy. The real enemy was an unlived life. And here he introduced one of his most powerful ideas. What does not destroy you forces you to grow. Not because pain is beautiful, but because it places you before a choice. Either it breaks you, or it transforms you. Nietzsche did not promise salvation. He promised responsibility. The responsibility to look at yourself without illusions, without masks, without excuses. For him, strength was not about dominating others. It was about carrying the weight of your own truth. And this is why Nietzsche is so uncomfortable, because he gives you no external enemy. He always brings you back to yourself. According to Nietzsche, many people do not fail because they are weak, but because they are afraid to become different from what the world expects. So they choose to remain average, but accepted. Nietzsche had no respect for this choice, not because he was cruel, but because he saw it as a refusal of life. For him, to live meant to create yourself, not once, but continuously. And this requires courage, not loud courage, but quiet courage. The courage to say, this life is mine, and I am responsible for it. Nietzsche knew this path inevitably leads to moments of crisis, of doubt, of collapse, but he saw them as unavoidable passages. You must lose yourself before you can rebuild yourself. And this is where many stop, because loss is frightening. But Nietzsche was clear. You cannot become who you are while remaining who you have been. And now the question is no longer about Nietzsche. It is about you. Where are you living a life that does not truly belong to you? Where are you giving up a part of yourself in order to be accepted? And most importantly, are you willing to pay the price to become who you really are? Nietzsche did not promise happiness. He promised intensity, a full life, even if difficult, even if uncomfortable. Because for him, an authentic life, even when it hurts, is always worth more than a safe life that feels empty.